Everyone thought Valentine's Day was only for the rich and lucky, but one poor boy changed the meaning of love. In a small town, there lived a boy named Daniel. Daniel was 17 years old and worked after school to help his mother sell bread by the roadside. His father had died many years ago, so life was not easy. Daniel had a secret. He loved a girl named Grace. Grace was in his class at school. She was kind, calm, and always helped others. Daniel loved her smile, but he never told her. Every year, Valentine's Day came with red clothes, flowers, and gifts. Boys bought chocolates for their girlfriends. Girls posted pictures on their phones. But Daniel had no money for gifts. His friends laughed and said, "Daniel, what will you give Grace?" Daniel only smiled. That night, Daniel sat outside their small house and looked at the stars. He said to himself, "I may be poor, but I can still show love." The next day after school, he went to the market. He did not buy flowers. He did not buy chocolate. Instead, he bought one small notebook, one blue pen, and a simple red ribbon. At home, Daniel wrote a letter. He wrote, "Dear Grace, I don't have money for gifts, but I want you to know something. You make my school days brighter. When I am tired, your smile gives me strength. I don't know what the future holds, but I promise to respect you and support your dreams. Happy Valentine's Day." He tied the letter with the red ribbon. On Valentine's morning, Daniel went to school early. His heart was beating fast. He saw Grace sitting under a tree, reading a book. He walked slowly to her. "Grace," he said softly. She looked up and smiled. "Yes, Daniel." He gave her the small notebook. "This is for you," he said. Grace looked surprised. She opened it and read the letter. Her eyes became wet. "Daniel, this is the best gift I have received today," she said. Daniel was shocked. "But, I did not buy chocolate," he said. Grace laughed gently. "Chocolate finishes. Words stay." Some girls passed and saw them. They whispered and laughed. "Look at his cheap gift," one said. Daniel felt ashamed. Grace stood up and said loudly, "This is not cheap. This is love." That afternoon, something bad happened. Grace fainted in class. The teacher rushed her to the hospital. Students were afraid. Later, they found out Grace had been sick for many days but did not tell anyone. Daniel went to the hospital after school. He sat outside her room with no money and no gift. When Grace woke up, she saw Daniel. "You came," she said weakly. "I could not stay away," Daniel said. For many days, Daniel visited her. He brought water, cleaned the floor, and talked to her so she would not feel lonely. One day, Grace asked him, "Why do you care so much?" Daniel took a deep breath. "Because I love you," he said. Grace smiled. "I know," she said. "And I feel the same." When Grace returned to school, people started talking. Daniel stayed with her every day. He didn't leave. He is not rich, but he is loyal. On the next Valentine's Day, something changed. Grace did not want flowers or chocolates. She asked Daniel to help her start a small reading club for poor children. Together, they used old books and taught children after school. People now said, "Love is not about showing off. Love is about staying." Years later, Daniel became a teacher. Grace became a nurse. Every Valentine's Day, they did not buy expensive gifts. They wrote letters to each other. And Daniel always said, "The day I gave you a small notebook was the day my life changed." Moral: love is not measured by money. Love is measured by care, respect, and sacrifice.